Hey guys, this is Miss Mindy from Galinda Elementary, and today we are going to be making paper quilting turtles. The materials you're going to need are scissors, glue, construction paper, pencils, and a pen. First, what we're going to do is we're going to take our scissors and we are going to cut all of the pieces of construction paper up into different colored strips. Once we get the strips cut up, we are going to organize them by color. Once we get them organized, we're going to then cut out the forelegs, tail, and the head for each of the two tiny turtles that we're going to be making. Once we cut out the legs, we're then going to take one strip of the green construction paper that we have cut out in lines, and we're going to measure how big our turtles are going to be. Once you get a good size of what you want, you're going to get the glue bottle and glue the inside and get the bottom of the strip and overlap that. That way they get connected by the glue. And then you're just going to hold it for about 5 seconds. And then once you get the glue placed on, we're going to put it on top of the construction paper and then get the second strip for our second turtle. And repeat that same process again. Once we get our circles done and we place them onto the blue construction paper, we're then going to trace the two circles. That way we have an ideal of where we're going to be putting the turtles at onto the construction paper and get ready for the next step. Finish with that, we're then going to glue on all the parts of the turtle onto the tracings. Next, we're going to do a layer of glue and we're going to put it right on top of the pieces of the turtle and then lay the outer part for the shell directly on top of that glue. But you're just going to follow the circle of where we originally placed the shells to be at. Once everything's glued, we're going to use a pin, a stick, or a roller, whatever you prefer to use, to quill in the construction paper strips that we will be gluing. That'll be the inside of the turtle shell. So you just keep rolling from top to bottom until you get finished with it. And once you are finished with it, we're going to dip it in the glue that we have on our paper plate. And you want to make sure that you get the entire part that will be onto top of the construction paper coated in glue pretty well. That way it does not stick. Once you place in the quilling, you will see it uncoil. And that is just part of the fun. You didn't do anything wrong. That's just it expanding, and which will give us that really, really pretty coiling at the end. And then you just continue the process with the yellow, green, and white strips, whichever colors you prefer to fill into your turtle shells, until your turtle shell is completely filled with coils. Once you finish coiling, your first turtle should look like this. Now we're going to begin on the second turtle. And you're just going to repeat the process of coiling using a stick, a pencil, pen. I'm going to be using a paintbrush. And just continue that process until you fill up your second turtle. Now that we're done, this is the end result of our two turtles. Once you're finished, we're going to do the final step, well, the second to final step of completing our quilling turtles. So our almost last step is going to be drawing the faces onto your two turtles. So you're going to give it two eyes and the two nostrils for the nose. And then you can put whatever kind of eyes. I did one that was awake and one turtle that is sleeping. Now the final result, once everything is dry, you can get your scissors and do a cutout to make it look like they're floating.